Hi, and welcome to another video of the Talking Individual program, the Talking Individual Experience. A couple things that I forgot to mention in my previous video. Today, they have been hijacking, I should say, hijacking my conscious mind and making me stick my middle finger out. Then immediately afterwards, followed by a car honk or a police siren. Just a while ago, I had this bottle of alcohol. This is rubbing alcohol, right? Not alcohol to drink, okay? And I was looking for it, okay? Now, I just had it in my hands, okay? When I turned, it was on my computer desk, right, with the cap on it. Now, I don't even remember putting it on my computer desk with the cap on. I just had it in my hands. Again, they love to, whenever they feel that they have convinced everyone with the lies and deception, they will do this to me just to brag or boast on how they can do these things, and people are not going to believe you, that they're going to discredit you. And as soon as they feel that people believe, for example, if I'm watching a video and I talk about words that they use, words or phrases that they will use in call honking or the police sirens. So whenever the word power comes up, somebody says power, or I read something that says power, or rise, up, you know what I'm saying? Forward, progress, right? Those things, when those words come up, they will use the police sirens. Okay? Rarely will they use call honking when it comes to those words being said. Vast majority of the time, it is police sirens. Okay? And, again, trying to go to bed. Last night I had to take one of my sleeping pills because I couldn't stay up any longer. I mean, it was literally torture for me, not being able to sleep. And tonight, I was trying to go to bed early, and they started with remote doing monitoring. Okay, I was putting my other computer back together, which I had taken out the motherboard to give to my son because I thought his motherboard was broken, but it ended up being that no. I just had to wait a little bit more longer because I did a clear CMOS to reset the BIOS to its original state, and didn't wait long enough to put the parts back together, and I was like, it's not good. But anyway, I tried it one more time before I installed my motherboard, and I did the BIOS update, and it works. I installed his processor in there, and it works. I put his computer is fine. Okay, and so what was I talking about? See, again, affected because again, remote no monitoring today. Now my short-term memory is really screwed up right now. So anyway, so I was putting my computer back together, you know what I'm saying, and all right, let me move on from that because I can't even remember right now, as I tell you. So anyway, so this is what they've been doing, the hijacking of my conscious mind to do things, right, to make me do things and not realize what I just did. Okay, and like I said, there's a reason why they do these things, particularly at certain times when they've convinced whoever it is they're trying to convince, then they will come and do this, and it's very abusive. It is. They always talk about abusive and try to do projection of me abuses of me. That is all a smoke screen. Okay, because they will put you in relationships with the people you're in a relationship with as a TI. They will be abusing you. Okay, but as TIs, it is always going to be our fault. Just like me being a black man, like I say, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to me being a black man and a TI, because black men are blamed by black women for everything, even for their decisions, for their failure. It is black man's fault, right? And as TIs, it is always going to be our fault, right? And this is why I speak so much about black issues, because me being a TI made me fully understand the white supremacist war on black people, the technology that they're using, the psychological programming, the psychological technology, the weapons for mind control, okay, the biological weapons, the chemical weapons, okay, the pharmaceutical weapons that they're using. And so, just also lately they've also been sending me subliminal messages about again, they always do this about my disability, or either take with my disability. Sometimes when I'm even today, I think a certain number that came up. I can't remember all. It depends. Sometimes it's very confusing, but other times it is very clear in terms of what they're trying to, what subliminal message they're trying to send. So, for example, whenever like for example, like let's say for money, so when it's like $300. Somebody may say $300, although the number 300, then they will start with the police siren. Okay, I don't know, but it just that's one of the things. Again, some things you're not going to fully understand. Other things, a lot of things you may not even understand. Okay, but based on what I listen to, what I read, what I'm doing, the police sirens and the car honking, I know that they use the police siren when it comes to certain things, and car honking when it comes to certain things. Okay, and I wish I could remember what I was talking about when I talked about how to put my computer together, but I just can't remember that right now. Hopefully, maybe I'll get some rest. If I do remember it in the morning,